Instead of standing up for God and His righteousness, when the music begins to play, you're in a place that causes you, because of the environment that you're in, you begin to dance and do some things that you would not ordinarily do. You begin to move and shake and gyrate some body parts that if you were in the midst of saints, you would not do. When the music plays, you are not bowed down to Baal. You are not bow down to the enemy, but you ought to say, I am a Christian and I'm willing to take a stand. Some of you, when the music plays, you may not be in the club dropping it like it's hot or slow grinding, but when the music plays, it's something about the music that makes you want to come undressed and take your clothes off. But I want to know, is there anybody in the land that's willing to take a stand for God? Is there anybody in the land that's willing to take a stand for holiness? Is there anybody in the land that even in the midst of hellfire, even in the midst of your trial, in the midst of your storm, in the midst of what people are saying, are you willing to take a stand? The three brothers were put on spot. Before they even made it to the physical fire, they were put on spot. They were in the midst of fire because somebody had snitched on them and now they're being questioned by the king. But unlike some of you who would want to appease the king to keep from getting punishment, unlike some of you, these three brothers said, "O king, yea, it is true that we did not serve your God. I know that's what you want me to do, O king, but we cannot answer you in this matter. O king, I know that when the music begins to play, you want me to bow down and worship that which you have created. But because I love God so much, because he's done so much for me, I cannot answer you in that matter. I cannot bow down simply at your command, but I choose to take a stand. And because I choose to take a stand, yeah, I know that the punishment is great. I know that you're saying that if I take a stand, I might lose my job, is what somebody's thinking. I know somebody's thinking that if I choose to take a stand, I might lose some of my friends. But the Bible says a friend loveth at all times. So if you lose out on somebody because you chose to take a stand, then they weren't really your friend anyway. But I know some of you are saying that if I choose to take a stand, the consequences are great. I may lose my boyfriend. I may lose my girlfriend. I may lose my road dog. I may lose my home girl because I choose to take a stand. But I would rather stand for Christ and lose some associates. I would rather stand for Christ and lose some dead weights. I would rather stand for Christ and have transition take place in my life than to take a stand and bow down when the music plays. I'd rather stand for Christ than to bow down and worship a false God than to lose my soul. Hi.
Sorry. You sound great. I'm sorry to interrupt.
That's okay.
I'm kind of worried because I just realized that